Good morning. It is Friday, and I want to come at you. I'm really not going to take a ton of time today. Fridays are always crazy in our house, but wanted to go after and kind of see how you guys were doing. We've got some great posts in this group. So we're going to talk today about how to get in some activity. So I've touched on this a little bit already. Sorry, something in my eye. This week, and I'm going to kind of take you through what we have in our Beachbody network. Now, let me say this, like, you don't have to do Beachbody workouts to get moving. These are the tools that I have found success with that keep me motivated. But again, we've talked a lot of this about already, that just getting out and doing some movement is getting movement, right? And so we're going to talk about getting in that physical activity, and I'm going to give you a ton of examples today, and then I'm going to show you what our Beachbody On Demand Netflix of workouts that I've used, that verbiage, and I want to show you what that looks like so that you can kind of see what you would be getting if you do join our accountability groups as we go through. And man, my eyes are totally different colors today because of the light outside, so sorry. It's weird. All right, so let me go to my notes just to make sure all the things that I wrote down I have. So sneaking in and creating an intentional activity, right? Setting some time aside to do some things is important. And we want to have fun doing it. So like with our workout programs, I'll just give you an example. So I have two girls and a boy, but my two daughters are 16 and 13, almost 14. And they decided towards the end of the school year that they wanted to start doing the workout programs with me. That said, my oldest is 16, and she kind of was like, yeah, not feeling it. She did the 2 weeks of a 3-week program, and she's like, Mom, this is just not working. I don't love it. So here's the advice that I gave her that I love to give all of my clients. If you're doing something like a workout program or movement, or if you've joined a gym, or if you're cycling and you're not enjoying it, stop doing it. Movement is meant to be fun. So make sure that you're having fun doing it. It may not be the right trainer. It may not be the right style. It may not be the right time to be doing that type of workout, right? I was giving some advice to a new client this morning, and she was like, okay, how do you find the right trainer? Really, we have tons of sample workouts, which is why I'm giving you a taste of 5 of those this week. So if you haven't checked those out, make sure that you do. Today was Jericho with our morning meltdown, and she is definitely a little bit more intense than Elise, which is who I gave you yesterday with Bar Blend. The coolest thing about those two trainers is they are the two trainers for our brand new program that, yes, you'll get a free sample of this week as well, called Fire and Flow. So both of them together do this one program that just now came out, and that is the one that's on sale that I was talking about yesterday. So really figuring it out. We have programs, and I'll show you in our network, of things that kids can do, dance type workouts, specifically core workouts. I mean, there's 1,700 different options. Like, go find something that you enjoy. And again, be intentional with those. I've already mentioned walking, doing exercise and workouts, doing weight training, doing cardio, all of the things, hiking, yoga. Really, any of that stuff counts for movement. I talked about cleaning your house and yard work and gardening. Something to get your body moving and burning some calories. Making it fun is join a sports league. Like, I'm over 40, but I've actually considered, it's hot outside right now, but maybe in the fall when the weather starts to cool off here in Texas a little bit, my husband and I can join a softball league or something just to get us moving and keep us moving, because he's the one that's the hard one to keep going. But playing with your kids, playing with your pets, dancing, doing dance lessons, salsa lessons, I don't care, right? Adding in music, buy some cute new workout clothes. You can get some really cute, inexpensive things at Walmart, Target, Old Navy, Five and Below has some stuff, right? Go get some stuff and make yourself feel better. I have a ton of stuff in my Silver Boxes group as well. And then how do you sit it in or sneak it in, right? These are the hard things, especially if you are working full time. It's hard to sneak that in during the day. I'm sitting at the desk that I work at while I'm teaching in the school year. And I sit most of my day, so I have to intentionally get up, go take bathroom breaks, do a walk. I'll get up and stretch sometimes, right? They have new cool things that you can purchase, and you can add like a stand-up desk so that you can stand while you're at work versus sitting. Excuse me. They have like the little things below your desk that you can put that are like a walking treadmill. You can do that with those standing desks as well. They have like those little foot pedalers where you could be biking and working at the same time. So you're not just sitting, you're still actively working and moving while you're getting your work done. Again, taking breaks, stretching, get up to go get water. Water and hydrating is super important, especially if you are sedentary. You need to do that. Going to the grocery store, going shopping, whatever, park farther away. You don't have to be at the very front every single time. Take the stairs instead of elevators. Like, you guys have probably heard all of these tips before throughout your life, but now it's time to really say, hey, I've got to make different choices. It's really boiling down to that mental aspect of making the choice to become more movement savvy, right? So let me get over to this, and I hope you're probably not going to see it the best. I'm going to flip my camera around and show you my screen. And of course it's backwards. Let me see if I can do this little flip. There we go. Okay, so this is Beachbody On Demand. You can get it, of course, on your laptop like I'm showing you here, and then you can also get it. We have an app that you get access to as well on both Android and Apple. But these are cool things is you can filter the type of programs that you're wanting to do. You can filter it by the trainer. You can filter it by how many or how long do you want the program to last. And it tells you how many programs we have that fit. Most of them are 3 to 4 week programs, things like that. I've done quite a few of these. This one right here is my absolute favorite. And yes, you're going to get a sample of it because it is my favorite. But it's 9 weeks long. But you can kind of look, this is sorting by popularity, but I can sort by what are the newest ones. I can go A through Z. I can search by different things. Here's the Fire and Flow that I was talking about with Jericho that you did, the workout this morning and yesterday with Elise. But you can go back. There's the old school workouts. If you guys have heard of P90X, that's in here. T25 is like step workouts. We have the yoga. Body Beast is like definite intense weight training. There's your P90X from back in the day. Here's PiYo with Shailene Johnson. So the things that you probably have heard of being on DVD, because Beachbody started on DVD, you can do that. Size is a dance type workout. Turbo Fire, that's another older one with Shailene Johnson. That one I've done, and it is definitely fire, but it's great. The cool thing about these two is you can see if it is a beginner type workout, an intermediate. Most people, they're still modifiers on the intermediate ones. Country Heat, this is a dancing one. So if you like going country dancing, that's a great one to kind of just add in and have a little bit of fun. Of course, on our Beachbody On Demand network, we also have our Portion Control, which is one of our nutrition programs, and then the 2B Mindset, which is another. And these come with, these are actually through our Body program. So I get extra videos because I'm enrolled in our Body. But you do get information on all of the nutrition programs. Slim in 6, that's an older one. 10-minute trainer, but there are some fun ones. Hip Hop Abs. There's some that are specifically for the family, prenatal and postnatal. So there are, like I said, I'm just scrolling through tons of these workout options. Here's the kids and family one I was talking about earlier. just really truly helpful. We even have meditation type programs and things of that nature. This is our brand new one. If you are pregnant, beginning to think about being pregnant, pre and postnatal is also amazing. I've had a few friends go through that program during their pregnancies, and it's awesome. So like I said, these are the programs, and inside of these are just tons of workouts that you do inside, and watching the calendar. You go through the calendar, so it gives you what do you do on what day, tells you what you need as far as equipment and all of that. So that is what we have for our Netflix of workouts. So when I'm saying that in our group, that's where all of these workouts come from. And right now, I mean, I know that there are a ton of free things because of COVID and all of that. There are a ton of free things here on YouTube that you can search and get for free. But what's amazing is those aren't necessarily built with nutrition in mind. Those aren't built, well, I guess you really don't know your trainers. They may or may not be certified, like everything that you have on YouTube. Like, you just have to take a grain of salt, just like here on social media, right? Like, sometimes you just don't know. But that's why I love doing our programs, is because we can put it with our component of our nutrition programs, which are super simple to follow. And it gives you that calendar. They make sure that you've got different muscle groups working each day, so it cuts out some of that muscle soreness. And your body needs to rest some days. So on rest days, you can do those walks outside, and you're not doing high intensity workouts all the time like you would if you were going to a gym and things like that. So this is why I like the ability to work at home, work out at home. My commute's really simple. When the ice comes in the winter time and Texas can't drive in ice, those types of things. I mean, all of that is super helpful to have these workouts available at home, and I can get them on my phone. Even if my Wi-Fi goes out, I can still stream them through my network and all of that. So getting moving, being intentional, you can do it in those sneaky ways, but I love that we have our Beachbody on demand for it as well. Again, if you have any questions, or if you want to get a free pass, I think I don't know if I have a free pass left. I may have given all of those away, but we have $7 passes to get into our live body interactive. They're daily passes. If you're interested in that, I can set you up with that as well, to see what our body is all about, which is our live streaming, kind of like, we have cycling programs. So think Peloton and Mirror, you know how you can do the live interactives with the trainers. We have that through our body program as well. And so we have a $7 day pass that you can check that out as well if you're interested. So any questions on how to get moving throughout your day? I've given you a ton of different ideas. I've given you a sample workout the last 2 days. We've got 3 more coming up, but that wraps up our day 2. Let me know if you have any questions. We are going to dive into a big question tomorrow, and that is, what do I do if I don't have time? This is one of those things that I truly had to figure out as I went through this process, but somehow magically for the last 3 years, I have found time to put myself first, and it's truly changed my lifestyle. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow, on how to fit it in when you don't have any time or energy. We'll talk about that too. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.